championship, back to back.
And when I hit you with a hard right hand,
Yeah.
you will fall.
Lil' grind with my grind, go and stay with my muscle. My team a bunch of warriors, we triple our hustle. We on our way to get that chip, going back to back. We going money on my man, I'm talking stack after stack. Let's go. Lil' grind with my grind, go and stay with my muscle. My team a bunch of warriors, we triple our hustle. We on our way to get that chip, going back to back. Back. Money on my man, I'm talking racks after racks. Let's go. All I do is win. I'm not gonna say it again. It's about business, not friends. I stay 10 by 10. Don't play with my ends. You gotta misconstrue with them fakes. I don't blend. Yeah. Hey, keep a stiff carry. Shooter, close by. Yeah. Look me in my eye. Soldier, you'll see why. My blood. I breathe that paper. I drain that paper. I get that. Get it, chain. Get in my way. Presto. They won't see you later. It's about the buzz. And Tweezy, you trust. The fam gotta eat. All day. Nah, that's a fucking must. All day. Rap the Draco. They talking crazy. When it comes to a queen, I let that first lady. When a slut with the man, I let that bitch that shady. When it comes to the pussy, some niggas get lackadaisy. Not hot, but that's enough for the nonsense. Z-Lane's about the season. We about that championship, bitch.
Here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence, and nobody can hang with my stuff. I'm just a big, hairy American winning machine. You ain't first. You're
Lil' grind with my grind, go and stay with my muscle. My team a bunch of warriors, we triple our hustle. We on our way to get that chip, going back to back. Money on my man, I'm talking stack after stack. Let's go. Lil' grind with my grind, go and stay with my muscle. My team a bunch of warriors, we triple our hustle. We on our way to get that chip, going back to back. Money on my man, I'm talking racks after racks. Let's go.
Pedal to the metal, till we grinding non-stop. Till we stop the spaceship, see how we soaring, till we soaring, till we doing what we doing. We winning over here, till we going where we going. That BS over there, over there. The beast, apply the pressure, bring the heat, and I ride it like I want it. I own the dealership, you ain't seen what I'm on. No, the rocket to the moon. Evidently, you ain't got nothing to lose. Yeah, I mean it like I speak it, and I call that money. Call that money, call it like I see it, and I see that money, from Jason Tatum. But on me, you ain't ready. Of the hustle, STL, that's where you find it. And I carry you hot, call that a habanero. And my name and your mom gon' be shitting jalapeno. I respect it. Your feelings, we ain't friends, and losing ain't no option. Guarantee that I'm gon' win.
Lil' grind with my grind, go and stay with my muscle. My team a bunch of warriors, we triple our hustle. We on our way to get that chip, going back to back. We going money on my man, I'm talking stacks after stacks. Let's go. Lil' grind with my grind, go and stay with my muscle. My team a bunch of warriors, we triple our hustle. We on our way to get that chip, going back to back. Money on my man, I'm talking racks after racks. Let's go. Let's go. It's 12:33 once again on a Sunday. Y'all are with the Philosophy Show. I'm the Don.
Bird Bezel.
And our boy Smoke Love is out of town today. He handling some business affairs, man. But he's always here in spirit.
Yeah.
So shout out to Smoke.
We're going to hold it down for you, love.
Yeah, man, I'm just going to say find one, but you know what? We'll be able to talk a little more since Smoke, so it's all good, But all day, man, nothing but wisdom when he starts speaking, man. Yeah, we got somebody on the line.
Already.
We got Miss MJ. Can you hear us?
I can hear you loud and clear, fellas.
All right.
Miss Marissa.
I want to start off, MJ. Well, first, let me go ahead and throw some promo out there. Today, October 17th at 11:59 p.m., the Yours Awards voting will end. So make sure y'all get all y'all people to vote today.
Where they vote at?
They vote at soldierbyblood.com. Then you go to Yours Awards and vote in all those categories, man. So make sure y'all get y'all people to vote tonight. This is the last day at 11:59. So I want to send all luck out to all the what you call it?
The performers, the comedians,
Yeah.
the poets,
Everybody that's
singers.
getting who got nominated. I want to send y'all some luck, man, and hope that y'all win. But y'all was working. I can see, I know who won by the end of the day, but I've been watching. But y'all been working, man. So make sure y'all vote today. And then November 6th is the actual Yours Awards. So come down to 155 South Florissant in Ferguson.
Ferguson, Missouri.
And
What's
come
that,
to Holly.
That Saturday? What's that, Friday, Saturday?
That's a
What's that?
Saturday.
It's on Saturday.
At Holly Lou ENT. Come on down. Louis Wood Production with Holly Lou ENT. You know it's finna be red carpet shine. So come on down. Come on down. All right, now.
Already.
Let's get to some philosophies. MJ.
Yes. Yes.
All right, so tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell I know a little bit about you, but let our fans and supporters hear a little bit more about you.
Sure. So MJ's Hip Hop Connects is pretty much your one stop for PR. We do everything except show bookings. So we do artist development, we do radio campaigns, we do blog placement, magazine placement, EPKs, bios, everything that an artist needs to shine, everything an artist needs to stay relevant in the public eye is what MJ's Hip Hop Connects does. We represent, I say we, but it's a one-man show. So I represent independent artists across the globe, not just in the United States, but I do have some artists overseas as well. And I also represent some hip hop legends as well too, who were still pushing hard and putting out new music and touring, etc. So
There's some hip hop legends.
Yes.
Name me one. Name us one.
I'll name you a handful. We have Arrested Development.
Oh man, you went way back.
Who at midnight is dropping their new single with Big Daddy Kane.
What? Just talking about Kane.
Uh-oh.
Yes. That drops tomorrow. That single off their upcoming album. We got Billy Danz of MOP, who has a new album out. He's constantly putting new music out. We got Special Ed. We got MC Jam. We got Rampage. Can't forget Rampage.
Forget Rampage.
No, he's doing so much. I mean, they're all working on the Flip Mode Squad album.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's coming out really soon. All of them, all the original members are coming out with a collab album. And then Ramp is doing a solo album. He's finishing up. He's got his own water line, his own sneaker line. He's got a lot. He's got a lot going on. So much going on. So much.
So where's you located in St. Louis?
No, I'm in Jersey.
What?
East
In
Coast,
Jersey?
man.
I'm in Jersey. You thought I was with you?
We're gonna need some websites before this over with.
Yeah.
For our listeners.
All day.
Jersey, yes.
So MJ, I want, like, I know we've been talking over like emails and social media. This the first time.
Yeah, we were rocking for a minute.
Yeah, we ain't stopped. You know what
No.
I'm saying? It's all been solid too.
Yes, absolutely.
So since I got you on the phone, it's one question that I wanted to ask you, and that's when did you fall in love with hip hop?
Oh man, for me, it was definitely the ladies. I'm going, to Queen Latifah, MC Light, Yo Yo. It was, the original women of hip hop. Rod Digga. Growing up as like, a teenager, trying to like find yourself and who you want to be and all that. And I saw these women in a male dominant role, and they were kicking ass, and they weren't video vixens. They weren't showing tits and ass. They weren't doing all that. They were holding their own in a male dominated industry. And for me, that was it. there was no turning back. I was done.
Don't tell your age. You almost telling your age on here now.
That's okay. I'm 45. I'll tell my age.
Now you were
I'll
way
tell
back
it.
in the day, but I remember them times too. Like it was a sense of structure with the
Yes.
hip hop. You know, we had a sense of structure going on. Now it's like I don't know. It's like puppets on the string going on right now.
Yeah.
I think you know what it is. It's hip hop now is expanding into just a lot of. Well, I mean, rap is part of hip hop, so there's a lot of different parts of rap that are coming out now as you know the centuries are expanding and growing, and it's just a lot of different parts of it that we didn't have back then.
Right,
I mean, we had gangster rap, we had conscious rap, we had you know storytelling, we had all of that.
Right.
You know, West Coast and everything, and now I just think there's a whole lane of other type of rap that's coming in. And you know, my outlook on it is, if you like it, dope. If you don't, then play what you like.
Yeah,
Listen to
that's
what you like.
what I say nowadays. I'm like, shit. I guess I got to change the channel if I don't like it, cause
Yeah, if you don't like it, change the channel. But the one thing I do say, regardless of the lane that you're in now with hip hop, you have to know the history. It's so important.
Yeah.
No matter
that's
what
one thing
lane.
I don't like. It's like a lot of new rappers, like, won't even pay attention to the history of hip hop. They too focused on trying to be a star and be known and, you know, get the respect from everybody they want to get the respect from nowadays. But they don't know about, you know, who is that? Cool Herc and, you know what I'm saying? Like the beginning.
The founding
beginning
fathers,
of hip-hop.
yes. They don't think it's relevant to who they are or where they are right now in hip hop. They don't think it's relevant, and it is. It's history. It's absolutely relevant.
So you do work with the new artists.
I do, yes. I
you
do
say
work
you
with
do,
them. Absolutely.
What you say you do? Bios, campaigning?
We do bios, EPKs, radio campaigns, worldwide radio campaigns. We have a lot of exposure in, we have UK, we have London, Paris, Germany, Nigeria, Hong Kong. So, you know, there's exposure overseas as well. A lot of the stations are BDS stations and DRT stations. So the indie artists, you know, they're getting their shine. You know, and thank you to you guys, because you guys do so much for the indie artists. So much. You know, I know all the artists that I bring your way always come back and tell me, you know, the great experience that they had, you know, with you guys and interviews and just, you know, playing their music and stuff.
Thank you.
And you guys do a
It be
lot.
some
I
good
appreciate
music
it.
too. It's like everything come through here, man. It's like, wow. How come that ain't mainstream? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Real talk.
So yeah, man, what we gonna get on T? Getting on this. We'll get on this definition. MJ, we usually do a definition every Sunday, and we want you to try to figure out what it means. I think today is kind of easy today. I ain't got a hard one today. But today, we're gonna go with hold on, first I gotta say my little chime. Pay attention, just listen. Bird Bezel about to drop another definition. Yeah. And today's word is sublime. Yeah, sublime. And the sentence, our unit is sublime and will not be defeated.
So something that ranks very high.
That's close.
It's close. I get half a point.
Yeah.
I get a half a point.
I would say the first thing would be undefeated. That's what would come to my mind. Undefeated.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Supreme.
I mean, I hear that word all the time.
Yeah.
Right.
The definition is supreme or outstanding.
Okay.
I didn't know
right,
that. Because I see the word all the time. I'm like, sublime.
Yeah.
Then, you see that? You ain't know either, did you, T?
I never knew that because it sounds like
it sounds like
a bad word.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm thinking the band. Ain't in the band name Sublime?
Yeah.
Right. That's all I could think about. So just to think about, damn, what sublime mean? Right.
Well, we were close. Our words were like synonyms.
You was close.
So
Yeah, you was close. Yeah, it means supreme.
That's crazy. You learn something new every day. Hold on.
Every day.
And that's the
Every day.
what's that? That's the brand. Supreme. It's getting hot in here. Gotta take this damn sweat off.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's go to it. Hey, we're going to get back to y'all in a few, man. We about to go to some music real quick, then come back with our guest, Marissa MJ Savino.
Already. Ow.
Sublime. Shout out to Rena Phoenix.
That was a dope track you just played.
Oh yeah, that's the Queen Rena Phoenix. Shout out to her, man. That was Eyes Open.
Yeah. So MJ.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that you say you work with artist appearance. Or do you?
We do. What do you mean appearance?
Like, do they have to work on their own appearance when they dealing with you, or do you help them with their appearance when they, they got to take?
I do artist development, so I mean that could be a part of it. I haven't come across an artist where their appearance was an issue or it needed to be addressed. Mm-hmm. Most of it is giving like guidance and wisdom and prepping them for interviews and things like that.
Right.
But hey, you never know.
Right, cause my topic of the day is speaking with your appearance,
Mm.
and I was pretty sure. But you say you just do the development part of it.
Yes.
A lot speaks. See, when I wake up in the morning, I want people to know that I'm responsible and I'm self-disciplined. You know, I don't want to go out with, Terry, what's that? The crud in your eyes, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't give a damn. You know, your clothes are wrinkled and stuff like that. Cause even when you don't say nothing to people, it speaks to people about, like, man.
Right.
Absolutely.
No discipline. You know what I'm saying? He
Absolutely.
what you call it? You're not serious about just grooming yourself, and get your ass up and take a shower. You know, you about to go around people and have a meeting. You don't know what you smell like. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Of course.
What you think,
I actually had to. Now that you say it like that, I've actually had to call out a few artists regarding their Zoom interviews because one artist was laying in his bed, like he wasn't even sitting up, and I didn't know of it because I wasn't available to watch it. But then the host hit me up and was like, "This dude was laying in his bed during the interview."
Right.
I told him, "You're the best," because I would have ended the interview. There's no way. I'm going to talk to a dude laying in his bed about his music. That's not professional.
Right. Yeah, and I just think about, like, sit up. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up. Keep your posture right. You know, like, carry yourself like you got strength in your body today. You know what I asked myself, T? I say, what if every animal in the world decided, I want to be lazy today? Like, as a human, we got a right to be lazy. We can be lazy every day we want to.
Right.
But if you look at the laws of nature, nothing decides that it wants to be lazy today. I don't think.
That's right.
It's a dog that ain't got nothing to do. It can't get out the house. So,
right.
Yeah. You can't do nothing but lay around. But for real, it wanna.
You don't even want to lay around. That motherfucker looking at it like, they can't wait till you open that damn door.
Since I'm locked up. But now that I'm older, T, and like I used to wear the baggy clothes. You know, we came from a baggy clothes era when the hip hop.
Yeah.
You've been seeing my throwback.
I'm pretty
all
sure
my
you
throwbacks,
see the videos.
boy.
Yeah, the throwbacks. We was wearing big everything.
Super big. And starched up, baby.
It started. It's like some type of I don't know if it came from like a GQ magazine or something like that, but men started to wear their clothes fitted. Yeah. Like, then it got a little out of hand to me with the too fitted shit.
It's way too fitted
like,
now.
It's too tight. But just to look fitted and look presentable and look like damn, I'm like, damn, that look good. But I was scared to try it. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, they going to be talking about me. Like, damn, Barry, your shit tight as hell.
Yeah, that's how it be, though. And you know that's how it's going to be.
Then I just decided, though, man, hell with that. I'm finna start buying my clothes to fit me right. You know. And
what was it like the first time you did it?
It was hard as hell because going store to store, you know, and then, like, when I decided to do this, I'm 30 now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I'm 30 now. I'm starting to be older. You know, it's time to get out of all the kid shit. So it was like, okay, I got to go buy some more button-up shirts because, you know, I had me button-up shirts. I'm like, I got to get some shirts with some collars on it.
Right.
Get some cologne, you know. Quit wearing African oil all the time. And just because I can't afford the real cologne. But yeah, I'm like, you hear me, T? I'm like it's time
but
to
that
man
shit
up.
smell good though.
Yeah,
it just don't last that long. They be acting like it, but
and
it
then,
don't.
then you know the type of women I was liking, you know, I'm like, okay, I'm liking like a upgrade.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't liking the little thoughts I used to like no more. The women that I like, or you know, they look like they got more sense than me, so I need to get some more sense.
I gotta upgrade myself.
Yeah, man. But yeah, elaborate on it, T, man. How you know?
Well, you
when
know.
did you see a change in your life when you was like, man, I gotta
Well, that's, you know.
see, you regular right now. It's cool to, you know, but when you decide to invite your gal out.
It like with me, appearance, it is important, but long as I'm in the middle, I don't really care about the appearance. As long as I ain't stinking and all this shit, like I wear baggy clothes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you, I wear the same looking shit all week.
Right.
As long as it's clean and ain't stinking.
Right.
And I ain't trying to work, you know what I'm saying? And that's because I'm a grinder. I'm a grinding type of individual. I dress up when it's time for me to dress up.
You don't work in Macy's or nothing like that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So with that, but I'll tell you a story because that's that though. But I know what you talking about. When it counts though, yeah. You know what I'm saying? The way I figured that out was I think every dude got this advice when they was young, that the females trip off if your shoes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that was like the first time I was like, all right, so if I'm trying to get some gals, my shoes can't be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to straight think about, like, I
But
learned how to
that was
bargain.
in our culture though.
Yeah, that was.
Because, you know, when people with money ain't worried about their damn shoes. And the women that's attracted to them ain't worried about their damn shoes because they know they got money.
Well, we talking about little kids.
Yeah,
though.
I know what you're saying.
I'm talking about kids shit. When you young, it don't matter if you rich or not. They gonna be talking about your shoes.
Yeah, when you trying to get a girl. Yeah.
So you had to think about, if your parents buying your shit, you got to think about what is the best thing to get at $50 or something, or the best thing to get at $30. So you don't get no cornball shit, because some people get some old knockoff shit for $50. I'm not trying to get no knockoff shit.
Right, plastic.
Yeah, they give me the welfare Reeboks, and I stat these out or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or let me get some Air Force Ones or something like that. I ain't trying to get nothing over my budget faking. Or I ain't trying to get the ugliest shit. You know what I'm saying? It's ways you can make what you got look presentable.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that's what, when you asked that question, that's what I thought about. Because it all starts when you want the other sex
we came from a time where you grabbed the tub brush and the soap, and you scrub your shoes with the soap and the tub brush to get your
We did all that, man. Hey, I gotta straight say, we as kids, like teenage boys, I ain't gonna lie to you, man, Mike Knox, the Knoxes, because I used to hang with the Knoxes back in the day. They mom and daddy, we like family, so that's my mom and daddy.
Right.
And we used to be in the mirrors, dog, with the perms and the motherfucking cutting each other hair, lining each other up. We going, man, we was straight starching them motherfuckers in there, taking turns, earning their clothes with the starch.
Yeah. Look, let me go put this Duke in my head real quick so I can get some curls. Hey, when you said special ed, that's the first thing I thought about was a Duke.
Yeah.
When I said special ed, put a Duke in his head to get them curls. I used to be hating on special ed because he had the good curls.
But yeah. Oh, man.
That was the 90s, though, man.
What about you, MJ? When
you know what it's crazy when it comes to, like, I guess the opposite sex and what attracts me. I've always been I go for, like, I'm the chick that'll drive down the street and beep at the construction guys. For me, it's like the workers.
It's like the uniform. You want to see the uniform.
Yes.
Yeah, see, that's presentable. A uniform is presentable.
All day.
It says something about your appearance.
Yeah.
I know people with money.
Like, growing up, for me, it was like, I don't know, I felt like the guys that were in the suits, like, some of them, don't get me wrong, but there were some that just, I think, overdid it. So for me, I was like, I think they're a little too bougie for me.
Right.
Got you.
That would have been me sometime. I got the lapel on, the bow tie.
Like,
I'm looking for a top hat, but I can't find it. My socks match my belt.
Yes.
Hear me? Oh, no.
And you know this, man.
Oh, Chris.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
man.
All right, man, come. Let's get them. We got this guy in here who just come in off the street sometimes. They just come in here and.
Little Timmy. Little Tim, 25
sit
years
back.
old. We love to hear. I want, come on
wake
over
up,
here,
man.
man.
Come on.
With your Burger King hat on.
Yeah, go ahead, sit over there.
He got his Burger King hat on with a tall can. See, he don't care about his appearance right now.
These are our youth that we have around, so we can put some philosophies in their head, let them know that this is real.
Yeah.
I love it.
All day. So what you go ahead and ask him a question so he can know exactly what he has.
Born 96.
96.
He's a baby.
Didn't that just make you feel old as hell, MJ?
Yes.
Oh man, and I asked him earlier. I say, what's your class, Timmy? He say, what you say, Timmy?
2015.
Oh my God.
I remember. I'm like, damn.
2015.
I graduated high school in 1994.
I'm 95.
Oh
I'm
my
97.
goodness.
And when he said,
Wow.
2015, see, this what you call a tech baby.
Yep.
That don't know no
Yes.
tech.
The Generation X babies. I think that's what they call them now.
But T,
Look
what
at
high
him.
school you go to? Tell them what high school you went to.
I went to Parkway North. Then I went to Webster Grove.
Oh, you
Then
did?
I went to Sumner.
Why you play the
Oh yeah,
outside?
and I went to Comets.
Wait,
So-
those are all high schools?
Yeah, all
Man,
high
you went to high school each a year, every
I
another high
guess his
school.
family moved. Your family moved? No, he was a D-Sig student.
Yeah, moving. I was moving.
He was moving, and because I was a D-Sig student
You
that
woke?
went to.
Because we about to, you
know.
finna be in the hot seat.
Yeah, you in the hot
Uh-oh.
seat for sure.
He's gone. Look at him.
Look,
I was gonna say that's a lot of high school.
he running. He like, I forgot the P.
Dun 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 dun.
We gonna mess with him. We gonna drill him while you here.
All right. So we're gonna stick to that. So for you, MJ, what's your philosophy on with your artists as far as like doing interviews?
So when I'm prepping the artists for interviews, I need to make sure, like, it goes back to what I said before. They need to know the history, because a lot of the people doing the interviews are going to ask how they got into the game, who were some of their influences, things like that. So they can't just go on an interview and expect just to promote their music. It's going to be a lot more than that.
Yes.
They need to talk about themselves, how they started their career, things like that. A lot of the young cats will go on an interview and they want the mic the whole entire time. They just want to talk about their music, and everyone has to go get it right now, and you have to go buy it right now. And, so a lot of times it's, toning them down and bringing them down a couple of notches. You have one kid who's never had an interview before, and they go on their first interview and they think, they're Kanye or Jay-Z or something like that.
Man.
So a lot of times it's, pumping the egos down a little bit.
Making it
Definitely.
So humbling yourself.
I forgot what
Yes.
I was just finna ask, because something told me to write it down.
Must be humble. Absolutely.
But
French
MJ,
fries.
what I was finna ask to slip my mind. I lost my train of thought. Damn it.
That's all right. It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back.
It's all those high schools he went to.
Man.
Yeah, no, that's Lil Timmy. That's him with all
Yeah,
of
I know, but I'm saying that threw me off. that threw me off when he started naming all those high schools.
Like, damn.
I'm like, wait, I only got one high school.
Yeah, I went to one high school throughout. It was Southwest at first, but it was always Roosevelt students. That was my, yeah.
No, you know what I was gonna say? It's a show. What's the name of that damn show? Who on that show? Jermaine Dupri. You see that show, MJ, with Jermaine Dupri on it? And he got.
I saw a little bit of it. I didn't see all of it.
What the hell name is that show? The Rap Game.
Yeah.
Rap Game.
I know about it. I never watched it.
It kind of coincide with what she talking about. Like he made them, he make them get on the treadmill and say the rap at the same time and do the interview piece, and and a lot of these people, like she said, ain't ready for that. All they want to do is get behind the mic, get on the beat, and all the small shit.
Right. And there's so much more to it than that. I mean, even though you're an artist, you definitely, again, you have to know the history, but you also have to know the business side of music too.
Yeah.
It's not just about getting on the mic and spitting your verse and putting out a single or putting out an album. There's so much more that an artist really, really needs to know and comprehend, especially on the business side.
Yeah. Like Jay-Z, that's where he got the blueprint. They need a blueprint.
Yeah, they do, and he's not sharing.
Nah, you don't want to be close to him. If you gonna get in with Jay-Z, this is what I've learned from reading the books. I don't know him personally, of course.
Right.
But at the same time, the things that I keep knowing about him, he's gonna do the business, and then once you're obsolete, don't think that it's some type of relationship.
Right. Yeah.
Once it's a done deal,
business.
whoop.
Right.
Hey, I'm good with, depending on the deal, we make it happen. I just know after that it's over.
Yeah, you know what? And that's funny because a lot of the artists too, going back to the young ones, they think, once they start networking and building relationships with people, they think it's a friendship.
Yeah.
So a lot of times I have to step in and say, look, business is business.
Yep.
Just because the DJ played that one song doesn't mean he's going to play every single one of your songs.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They're not your friend. It's a DJ. It's a producer. It's a manager. Business is always business.
Man.
How long you been doing it?
I've been doing it officially since about 2009, 2010.
Oh, that's a while.
Yeah. Prior to that, I was just kind of, doing a little bit here and there, just, out of the love of it and the passion for it. But my career prior was a social worker for about 15, 20 years.
Okay. It's about still doing the same thing if it's like over here.
Listen, I tell everybody there's so many similarities between social work and the music business. It really is.
I can believe that.
It is.
For real.
Yeah.
Man. So you pretty much was made for this, because that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? You have to be in tune with human beings, with people to do this type of work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm right now, I'm measuring Tim over here looking crazy at the same time. It's nothing but love. So let's get him in, because we need to talk to Tim. Tim ain't said nothing. So let's go back to.
No, Tim was amped too. He was like, "Hey man, I want to be on the
right
podcast."
Until he hit that pepper. Now he looking like Eppa. That boy over there looking. Hey, now I know that look. Yeah. So let's get him to talk, brother.
And Tim,
How you doing today?
What do you do, Tim? What do you do for a living? What do you do to make money?
I help sell medicals to pharmacies.
Okay.
Medical marijuana?
Nah. Pretty much man-made medical.
What's man-made medical?
What pharmaceuticals?
So like Walgreens and
Is it medicine?
pharmacy warehouse.
So you gotta deliver pharmaceuticals. Wake up, boy.
They call it medicine. Vitamins and minerals.
You're on live radio, Tim.
Right,
That's
brother.
all right.
Like-
we love it. We love
That
it.
gives you like blindness and vomiting and
So you got a job to take care of these kids. I think you took one of the
no. It ain't to take care of the kids.
pills.
man.
Well, what you got a job for? If it ain't, how many kids you got, little Tim?
4.
4 kids. So you delivering
Wow.
them for them. Look, get up, Tim.
Wake up.
Get up, Tim. You lying. So you got this job for them 4 kids, right?
Yeah.
Look, you got to use the bathroom again. Look, intermission for Tim, y'all. Intermission. You got to run again, y'all. He X'd out. He X'd out
You
the
stay over there,
philosophy
bro.
thing.
We gonna leave him over there. We tried to help him out. But you
Send
know
him my way for some artist development.
Yeah. He gonna make you mad too. You gonna be, I'll go back to St. Louis.
All right,
that's our
y'all.
boy, though.
We about to go ahead and go to another track, and then we gonna get back with our guests with the next topic. Or we can,
Already.
you got another definition?
Yeah, I ain't got no another definition, but I got a question for you.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Boy 314. Show you. Say. Boy 314. Ain't gon' say I told you so. Lot of people know me though. All my life been said it, bro. But niggas still believe it, bro. Ain't gon' say I told you so. I show you. So I ain't gon' say I told you so. I show you. Ain't gon' say I told you so. But with that sleazy hoe, she gon' leave with the money. Go and leave you in your business, bro. Ain't gon' say I told you so. I show you. So I ain't gon' say I told you so. I show you. On my way home, right where I belong. Finally made my mind up. Haters carry time right, mind right. Head might turn to stomp. Boss life, did it on my own. Haters on deck. I do it for respect. Bitches quick to judge if you don't get a check. That's the paper, gotta flow. Feel like Ace Road. Get it how I live if you really wanna know. I'm an SDL nigga. 5 South. Don't ask me my dick unless you want it in your mind. And my haters, they can suck. Big bitches better duck. Parade go in the pub, put a meal in my cup. I put the food on that plate. Cause 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 I put the food on that plate. The bitch want my dick, she can wear. Ain't gon' say I told you so. Lot of people know me though. All my life been said it, bro. But niggas still believe me, bro. Ain't gon' say I told you so. I show you. So I ain't gon' say I told you so. I show you. Ain't gon' say I told you so. Don't fuck with that sleazy hoe. She gon' leave with the money. Go and leave you in your feelings, bro. Ain't gon' say I told you so. I show you. So I ain't gon' say I told you so. I show you. I done made it this far, and I ain't going back. So you can bet your life if you're thinking I'm a crack bullshit. Makes my nerves tick. Pin pricks with hypnosis. Who always wanna talk shit. Who never really had shit. Won't be the one that told you so. No bullshit gon' hold me though. Been sitting before, then been here before. The exes, the O's, the friends, the foes. The odds that go against me. Murder the streets in first degree. Talking shit, but action speak. I know you don't want this more than me. Ain't gon' say I told you so. Lot of people know me though. All my life been said it, bro. But niggas still believe me, bro. Ain't gon' say I told you so. I show you. So I ain't gon' say I told you so. I show you. Ain't gon' say I told you so. Don't fuck with that sleazy hoe. She gon' leave with the money. Go and leave you in your feelings, bro. Say no more. I show you. Say no more. I show you.
Shine on. I gotta have some questions ready for you the next time.
Yeah.
For real. And I gotta catch you before you finish that tall can.
Right. All right. You got a question for MJ, brother?
Man, I got a question for you, for MJ too.
Oh, it's for me. I forgot. I tried to throw that all on MJ.
It's for MJ too, cause like you said, you class, what you say, 97?
Yeah, class of
and
97.
She class of 94, and I'm
Yep.
class of 95.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that whole 90s era. Then, you know, the market crashed 10 years later, 2008.
Yeah.
But now it's 2021.
Mm-hmm.
And back when I was, 19, 20, 21, I was ignorant. I admit it. I was doing a lot of stupid shit. I wasn't on, like now I'm on financial literacy and all, the stuff they don't teach you in school. Taxes, banking, real estate, housing, all this stuff. So I'm just saying, like, compared to when you thought you was grown, you 2023, and now, what's the difference in how you feel? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel like
Bro, you must
you
have been
accomplishing
reading
shit
my
in
mind.
life? You feel like you accomplished enough? You feel like you got a long way to go? You know what I'm saying?
I'm just going because you caught me at the right time for this motherfucking question. Hey, but this is what it. Everything up until today that I've soaked in and whatever the case may be was some bullshit.
Yeah.
Because compared to what it is today, my mental, let's just say I give you a story. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So when I was growing up, first it was the get a good job and the factory jobs and all of that. At this time, I kind of knew that wasn't going, you know what I'm saying? Not because I did no research. I kind of just, because I was working in them industries and they was kind of going away. So I kind of knew that wasn't going to be it. I knew it was going to move to more service shit. Right. But I was still stuck in that area to where I wanted to get a job. Right. You know what I'm saying? So today, looking back at all of that, only time it was worth it is if you was ahead of your time already doing it.
Or somebody in the family was doing it. Or
right.
Something like that.
Something like
knowledge.
Yes, exactly. But now, with what I'm doing right now, me personally, I shouldn't have tried to get a job. I should have. And it's still good to this day because you can do shit like Lyft and all that shit and straight make real money.
Real money, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You might not get the insurance part, but you can, if you manage your money right, you can.
Oh, they get insurance because I did it. They give you health insurance.
See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So, but if you stuck in that, I got to be at a 9 to 5 and all of that, it is like today, that's what I was up until today. Now that I'm thinking about no, we need to have a little more flexibility with what we doing if we're going to be in this industry. Right. We can't be at a job where if you sending somebody a message for real about business on social media because that's what you do. Right. Then they looking at you, well, you're not working because you on your, I'm working. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing work while I'm working here, which I get it too. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But you can do other things now.
See, I kind of feel the same way, T. Because, I feel like, damn, all this time I've been focusing on, like you said, damn, I need to get me, because I got my GED. I dropped out of school. Okay. But then I started going to the little, community college. And when I started going to the community college, I was like, I don't think this gonna be just like school was. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, like now you got Uber and Lyft and, you got these people posting $1,200 a week, $1,500 a week. That's the shit that you was trying to go for a career for back in the day. And now you got a student loan debt and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying?
We was bamboozled, man.
Come on, man. And now that we 40 something, it's like, damn, okay. Cause I started my financial literacy journey shit 7 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I said before, with anything, you gotta learn the definitions of what it is, whether it's mechanics, a doctor, a plumber. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know the definitions and angles of that career. You know, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, I gotta learn all these new words and you know what the percentages is, and you know I got into the real estate loan. You know I don't know what closings is and title companies and earnest money deposit. I'm like, what's all this shit? You know.
Right.
So it's like, damn, I got it. If you ain't got it in yourself to take yourself to your own, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sit down, you know. It's like I kind of feel sorry for you, because you missing a whole lot in life. You know,
that's
we
real.
living in the tech age, man. You can do it, man. You can. Come on, man.
Yeah, and that's the thing about it is I met people that like going through my journey of life. I met people who like stayed stuck they didn't want to move to the next level. They didn't want to accept the things that was, you know, it might be different.
Like they was afraid of responsibility.
Well, change.
Oh,
it was
that
more
too.
change to what I'm talking about, because it was people that didn't want to mess with computers when I was in high school.
I didn't want to mess with them. I was like, I'm like, man, what?
Yeah, it was like, no, but when I got into college, and I was like 30, well, I did college before that, but when I got serious about college, that's the first thing I just dove right into that.
Right.
Because I wasn't scared of computers or nothing like that. I just didn't, whatever I was doing, I didn't have to do it unless I had to go to the unemployment and put shit, you know what I'm saying? Do that type of shit. So I didn't have shit at the crib to do it with.
Right.
But besides that, I knew once I was gonna do this, I had to be tech savvy. You know what I'm saying? You can't if you scared to be on social media, it's like Facebook. People were scared to get on Facebook, then all of a sudden everybody on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
I was scared as hell to be, especially the street guys. We were like, what?
Right.
They
like
feds, man. We ain't getting on no MySpace. And, you know, they keeping track. They still keeping track. You know, it's like
it
this
is
now,
that
you know.
though, but
They got your location. They got your name. They know your siblings and your mom and dad. You know, your maid. I'm like, damn. You know. If we come from a time where remember we used to go to Saints. I'm like, hey, where a pencil at, man? Don't forget a pencil. Man. Because I might get a girl number.
We ain't got to do that no more.
Yeah. But now I can go on Facebook and I can see your brother just died. You graduated from McClure. You know what I'm saying? I know your whole life before I ask you even one question.
It's
you
crazy.
Know what I'm saying?
It's
crazy, man.
It's way different than when we but we handle this. The thing I know with the people that I'm around, we handling it pretty well because we had both sides of it when it was none of that.
Yeah.
Like none.
Yeah.
Look, how many channels? Yeah. And
then they came out them little orange computers. They was colorful. At first they was gray. Then they tried to make it look futuristic and put the color on it. Hey, we were happy it's computer class time.
Slow as a motherfucker too, boy. We had the straight, hey, did you trip, man? The computers was boring as fuck when you first
download.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't even no images on the motherfucker, to be honest with you. Putting in them damn remember the hard discs before the CDs?
Yeah. Hold on. Hey, MJ. Now tell me you didn't used to wear those college bros. the colorful one and the LA girls. Remember the LA? You had every color LA. I want some LA girl boots. The green ones, the red ones. I was mad when my mom didn't buy me Bugle Boy. Cause Bugle Boy was popping then. Then look, when she finally bought me Bugle Boy was out. Everybody was wearing used jeans and damaged outfits. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I gotta give me some Eastlands and some Eastland boots and some a new S curl.
You know why she bought them late, because they finally went down on price. Like, no, Mom, it's too late.
They went down on price. Then the ponies and the kangaroos came out. You put your what was that? You put your money in the pouch.
Oh
and
them the kangaroos.
Yeah.
I ain't put my money in them little bitty ass pouch.
Finna go buy some 9 later.
Motherfuckers be stealing your shoes and your chains.
Yeah.
Oh man, but. What was we talking about with all this, man?
Just how you feel from then to now.
Yeah. MJ, how you feel about it, man? We've been talking enough. Talk to us about your experience.
I just think it's a lot different. I think, when we were growing up, it was just kind of like spoon fed to us in school that, you got to get a job. You got to get a job. You got to be independent. You got to get a job. But they never, focused on being self-sufficient, how to start your own business, how to be your own boss. Like, none of that was taught in high school. Right. None of that was taught. It was just, you got to get a 9 to 5, you got to be independent, period.
That's it.
So,
right. That's it. And then I'm like, what am I learning about?
Exactly.
Biology, or I'll see if I was getting it. It was like a big distraction, man.
Yeah.
It's like once we get out of school, the main thing is going to be how I'm going to pay the gas. Cell phones wasn't out then. So it was like how I'm going to pay my pager bill, my gas, my mortgage. Gas was cheap then, but it was like survival mode then. None of the shit I learned in high school I need to know besides 1 + 2 and, division and subtracting,
And that's it.
That's it,
That's
how much
it.
percentages.
We didn't learn nothing else that we needed.
Yeah. And then after a while, because we used to have home ec and
and
I
shop.
asked my kids that. I'm like, do y'all still have home ec?
And industrial arts.
Yeah, industrial arts.
Yeah.
Shop class, something like that. Yeah.
Yep. Shop class, all that stuff.
Cause that used to be more. We didn't know at the time, but that was the most. That was good stuff to learn.
The home economics was most definitely.
Yeah.
Cause I be trying to teach my kids about leaving the top off the food and it'll go stale, and expiration dates on the food.
Yep.
And, the dust accumulation in the house and what it do to your respiratory. All this shit. You need to know just the basics of.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So, but what else what you think about? Man, I know this gonna be a good question, because this, like, from the transformation from then to now when it comes to getting your music and your music and all of that out, your merch, all of that. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much from back in the day when it wasn't no internet compared to now. Yeah. The game done changed. Like, it ain't even records no more.
We used to have to wait on the 8. What was the 8 that?
8 track.
We go to the studio. And the engineer, it'll be ready for you in about 4 days, man. You come
damn.
to listen to the final product. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, damn, we can't hear how it sounds till a couple days after you.
Man.
Now we got apps you can make the beat on it.
Man.
Yep.
It's all the technical things is just pretty much. It's like, I don't know. It changed the game. That's how I could say it. It changed.
I think it changed the game too, and I think it changed the work ethic too. Because back then we had street teams, we had boots to the ground. People were actually going to the clubs and interacting with the DJs and all that stuff. And now, artists just put their music out and they just kind of sit and let it do for itself. You know what I mean? There's not saying that they're not hungry and they're not, eager and they want to work. I'm not taking that away from them, but I just don't think they appreciate all the sweat, blood, and tears that went into, when we were growing up and artists were, selling CDs out of their trunk after a show, selling T-shirts out of their trunk at a show,
what boggles me?
Putting stickers and postcards on stores and subways and all that.
Yeah. You know what bothers me is this generation born in this age that got access to the shit that we wish we had when we was
Right.
going hard with it. It's like, come on, man.
Right.
It's like you really don't want to do, cause you ain't doing shit else. Like I'm saying, teaching yourself about real estate and taxes and all this other shit. If you
Right.
want to rap, you got all these different apps and avenues and different
Right.
platforms to do your shit. Soldier Boy was, who was that?
Yeah.
Soldier Boy.
Yeah, he started it off.
Right.
And how old was he when he did that?
He was hella young.
Young.
Yeah, he was really young.
Yeah, he was already on it.
If I was that, if I was so like in that generation and I seen him do that shit, oh man, man, I would be. Ain't no telling what I did. I ain't got no computer. I'm finna go see how I can get me a computer. I ain't got no. I'm finna go see how I can get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this
Right.
generation now, man, I don't know. I guess they expect the A&R to knock on their door and, hey, I seen you on YouTube and I want to sign you.
Right.
They just think
Right.
it's gonna drop out the sky. It ain't gonna happen.
Exactly.
Nah.
Exactly. And when it doesn't happen that way, they want to blame their managers. They want to blame, their team.
Yeah.
And need to blame the music. Sometimes the shit be trash too.
That's true.
Damn, the shit
That is
trash, man.
accurate.
You think? And they built up with the utmost confidence. Like, I'm
Yep.
the shit. Like, damn. But soon, and you living in a generation where they'll shoot your ass if you tell them that your shit trash. So you be kind of afraid to tell them. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, man, don't shoot me because I'm being my constructive criticism.
Yeah, there's a lack of patience in the younger generation. So going back when we were listening to music, it took time to make an album.
Yeah.
You know, people perfected albums for months and years before they actually even put it out.
Yeah.
These kids just want to get in the studio one time and
Yeah.
put it out.
Yeah.
It's like it's a one-hit wonder. Okay, you got your track out, but is it timeless? Is it classic? Can we play it in 10 years and still feel the same way? Absolutely not.
When I was rapping back in the day, and I used to have, people want to do a collab with me, and I was a writer. I can write my rhymes. You got your 3 verses, your 16 bars, your 8-bar hook. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know the damn formula. So when you got this idiot come up, hey man, let's do a song together, let's do a rap together, then you be like, all right, and what you got? Oh, I'm a freestyle my shit. No, you not. Not with me. You know what I'm saying? I done spent all my time writing this shit sentence by sentence. Remember it in my head. You think you finna come up and do a freestyle? How you gonna, I'm cold. I'm not finna take no chance with that shit.
Exactly.
You messing up the performance. I forgot.
Right. Yeah. All right. So, MJ.
Yeah.
I got a question for some artists, but I'm gonna ask you your philosophy on it. So, when putting music out, what do you feel should happen before you put that music out?
Before you put the music out, first and foremost, you got to make sure it's mixed and mastered. Sometimes I get a lot of tracks that have potential, but it's just the mastering sounds like shit.
Yeah.
And that's sad.
Yeah.
So definitely that has to be on point. If you have a team, you need to let the team hear it so they can put their input. Maybe it's not the track that you want to debut. You know what I mean? If this is the first time you're putting music out, we need to make sure that we're putting out a track that is going to draw everybody in, all the masses in. Yeah. So we might have to pick a different track. Maybe this is not the first one we put out. Maybe that's the second or third one we put out. So if you have a team, everyone has to be on the same page as to, which track is going to go out first. And then once that's agreed upon, then you can start servicing maybe some of your intimate DJs, your close-knit DJs. Then you can start, servicing it to other DJs, and then you can get on the radio, and then you can follow up with the blogs and do performances, et cetera, et cetera. So it's kind of like everything has to kind of flow and sync.
Yeah. But what if it's whack?
You tell them it's whack. I mean, I have no problem telling an artist, like, no, we're not putting that out. And I don't have a problem with that, one, because my stamp is behind it and my brand is behind it.
That's right.
So
That's right.
if it's whack, I'm sorry. You know, I either fix it or I can refer you to somebody else.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying that I have to particularly like every track that comes my way, but I know where to gear them. So if a trap artist comes my way and I may not particularly feel the song, I know where I'm going to send his music to. I'm not going to send it to a boom bap station.
Right.
I'm going to send it to the stations that are playing trap, and vice versa. You know, when I get boom bap tracks or something like that, I'm not going to send it to a station that's playing trap. But if it's not mastered right, I'm going to let you know. If the hook is whack, I'm going to let you know. If the intro is way too long, I'm going to let you know.
So you actually had to let people know?
Yeah, unfortunately, a couple of artists. And they get mad at you, but you know what? They'll get over it.
Well, you talking to us, so you didn't get shot.
All day.
I mean, and it's all the way. It's about how you deliver it too. You know, so they can understand it, because at the end of the day, they want fans and they want a fan base. So we need to give them something that they can embrace and want to listen to over and over again.
Right. Yeah, it amazes me, because like like the people I know, I say a lot of shit whack. I'm like, this shit whack. But it's not my generation. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in tune with the vibrations of what's going on with, whatever artist that I'm trying to judge. Because when you look at the numbers don't lie. And
right.
I'm like, damn, this whack ass shit got, 14 million views,
Well, they were probably bought.
I'm like, okay.
Man.
Those views were probably bought, but.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and man, because it's a motherfucker in my inbox every fucking day talking about, I can get you this many views. I'm like, man, I don't want that shit, man. I gotta learn how to do this on my own.
And that's sad. That's how crazy our technology is that you have to buy streams and buy this and buy that, because that's what the booking agents want to see. They want to see numbers. They're not going to book you unless they know that you're going to bring people in. Back then we didn't have to worry about numbers or streams. We were boots to the ground.
I was just thinking about MJ. I remember the jukebox.
Yeah.
Nah. I think that's when it first. Remember, that's when it first started. Ain't it too? People, I'm like, damn, because who was that? Juvenile. You want to be your friends, huh? I'm like, why I keep hearing this shit over? I say, because Juvenile probably told his clique.
He's buying them motherfuckers.
Yeah. I'm like, why just keep playing over and over?
The Thuggish Rugged Bone.
Yeah.
I remember Madonna.
Yeah.
Can you? What is it called?
You from Jersey, MJ?
Yeah, I'm Jersey.
They had the jukebox back in the day up there, didn't they?
Well, I mean, I think that was a little bit before my time.
No.
No?
No.
I mean, no, you're right. The diners had them.
Yeah. What was
she talking about the real jukebox.
I'm talking
about the video.
Remember the video jukebox. Remember that came out?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, remember they kept playing them songs over and over and over and over.
Yes.
Yeah, that's when that shit first started.
It was Channel 50 was it Channel 50 for us?
Channel 58.
58, yeah.
We had 2, 4, 5, Channel 9, 30.
Yeah.
And you was lucky to get 58.
And
if our generation kept it on 58, because wasn't shit else watching.
Yeah, there's nothing else. That's it.
No.
And that's when it was just videos.
Yeah.
Yep.
All videos too. It wasn't just hip hop. It was all videos.
Yep.
So,
the year of the bibs.
Man, so we got a question for one of our watchers, Rena Phoenix, who track you listen to.
Oh, the one I said was dope. Yeah, that was a dope track.
She said, "How do you pick artists to work with?"
Honestly, a lot of times it's based on referrals, or artists hit me up in social media or via Gmail. But when I first started, it was me reaching out to like a whole bunch of artists through social media and just kind of like professionally stalking and getting emails and reaching out to artists and introducing myself and letting them know who I am and what I can offer. But since everything has grown, then it's really just kind of artists just hit me up.
So they don't pay to work with you. You actually pick artists to work with.
No, they pay me.
Oh, right.
I'm a publicist.
Oh.
So they pay for my services. So it's not like a manager where, a manager gets paid based on sales and shows, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. They hire me for services, for radio campaigns, blogs, bios, DJ blasts, all that stuff, getting magazines, listening parties, putting together events and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So budgets are required. I do not work for free.
I know that's right.
Say that again, goddamn it. Shit, hold on. Let me
gotta
get
you. That bag.
Talk to them. Hey, they talk about black power. They talk about yellow power. They talk about white power, but they don't be talking about that green power.
Exactly.
Bring that motherfucking money on over here. We can utilize it. We know what to do with it.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so I want to, because being a publicist and dealing with these type of situations, how important is the email marketing part of it?
Email is very important, especially if you have one of those programs that kind of send everything out for you. Very, very important. I do two forms of email. So I use a program that, and you get them too, that'll blast all the DJs and blast all the blogs, et cetera, with the music. But then I do a personal email too, because sometimes the program emails will go to like a different folder. It won't go to the regular inbox. It'll go to like a promotional folder or something like that. So I also do personal emails too, which a lot of the DJs like because they don't feel like they're boxed in with a whole bunch of other DJs. So those personal relationships with DJs are very important. Making sure that they get emails of the songs before it's out publicly, so they're spinning them and breaking records first. So email is definitely very, very important. And in this industry, because it's so chaotic, a lot of people wind up replying to emails quicker than phone calls and, leaving voicemails. I don't even know if people leave voicemails anymore. I think everyone just always, going via email.
Mm-hmm. I never check my damn voicemail anyway, if they did.
Yeah, I think mine's full.
Now, what's the name of the company again? MJ Hip Hop what?
MJ's Hip Hop Connects with an EX.
MJ's Hip Hop Connects.
Yes.
And you got a website?
Yes. MJ's Hip Hop Connects.biz. And you can also just Google MJ's Hip Hop Connects. It'll come up. MJ's Hip Hop Connects on all social media platforms, Linktree, everywhere.
Okay. Cool. Is that all you had to ask, sir?
Yeah, man.
No, he lying.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
He lying.
I'm actually still riding off of Friday.
Man.
I ain't been asleep yet, man.
Oh, wow.
He need to go to sleep.
I'm winging this. I got up this morning like, oh, man, philosophies. What time is it? 12:30.
All right. So I already know what that means, but I need one more question for MJ, man. So what is your philosophy on pretty much what you've been put here on this earth to do? How do you go? What's your philosophy on your day-to-day work?
Oh, wow. I think my philosophy just in general is just, helping people be the best that they can, regardless of what it is. That's how I felt when I was in social work, and it's still how I feel. now in music, just letting people getting the shine that they deserve, whether it's personally, professionally, whatever, helping them get that deserved shine, I think is an important, and to be a part of that process is really rewarding, especially when it comes to working with an artist that, first time they're just opening the door into their career and they start with just like open mics and one single, to fast forward down the road, they're headlining shows and opening up for major artists, so being a part of that growth is really rewarding.
Man. All right. Well, I'm gonna say it from the Philosophy Show, man. We appreciate what you do with the artists and what you do for hip hop as a whole. This is one of my favorite interviews because you in the game and you deal with history and the future. So we appreciate it.
You got kids, MJ?
I do. I have 3. I have a 22-year-old, an 18-year-old, and about to be 12-year-old.
Okay. So they work with Hip Hop Connects too, right?
Actually, little MJ is my little assistant. It's funny. She knows by the faces on the phone who's calling. So she'll be like, "Ma, Rampage is calling. Ma, Billy Dan's is calling." She's funny. She's great. She's my assistant.
All day.
Write them taxes off on her too now.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Won't you go ahead and let them know one more time where they can find you at to get your services?
Sure. So it's MJ's Hip Hop Connects. That's with an EX on all platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. And you can also just Google MJ's Hip Hop Connects. My website is mjshiphopconnects.biz. My blog site is mjshconnects.blogspot.com. And again, just Google me, I'll pop up.
Right.
All day,
You came a long way from the 90s. You remember all that.
All right, y'all. Hey, another Philosophy Show, man. We about to get up out of here, man, and let my boy Bird Bezel get some sleep. Hey, much love, MJ. We got to do this again, man. And
yes, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate you guys so much.
You're welcome.
No problem, man. We about to end with that same Floyd, My City, My Home. Hey, y'all have a great, productive, and blessed rest of the day.
Peace.
You too. Stay blessed, fellas.
You too.
Peace.
What's up, with it, world? Science 93 Pipeline, Floyd Board, St. Louis. You know what it is. I love my city. We got it going on. Plus, we grind every day. Got the Cardinals. We even got the blue, block to block, corner to corner. You know how we do it. Grind every day. That's what it is. I call it home. I miss you, drop. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home.